And really, let's hear it for the Penthouse Basements, our stand-up.
We're so happy to open up for ice cream.
Hello everyone, we are the Penthouse Basements. I will be your host for tonight. My name is David Lamas and I am here with
Dave Johnston,
Nick Webster,
Pete Pinocchi,
Patrick Johnson.
And I think Matt did a wonderful job warming everybody up, and the less work I have to do, the better. So the first game we're going to play is Let's Make a Date. This is for these four improvisers. PJ is going to be the contestant on a dating game type show, and he is going to be able to choose from these three lovely bachelorettes. But each of them have a strange quirk or identity, and I'm going to get some suggestions from you guys, and he will have to come in, ask them questions, guess what they are, and he will pick his lovely date. So first, can I get for Nick? Can I get a place where you ran an errand today?
Target.
Target. Okay, you think you're at Target on Black Friday. Dave. He is an animal you'd find at the zoo. What's an animal you'd find at the zoo?
Porcupine.
Oh, a lion.
A porcupine.
Sloth.
Porcupine is an interesting one.
I saw a porcupine with you before.
And Pete. He is, give me an object you'd find in your garage.
A car. Lawnmower.
A chainsaw.
Weed whacker. All right, let's get PJ back in here. PJ! He is going to ask our lovely bachelor some questions, and then he will pick who goes out on a date with PJ. PJ, welcome. You get to get a date with one of these three bachelors, but ask them some questions and pick who you want to spend your magical night with. Go ahead.
All right, bachelors. I've been having a dry spell, so I'm looking forward to getting to know you all. Bachelor number one. I haven't been on a first date in a while. What would be your ideal first date to take me on?
Someplace where there's a lot of grass.
Okay. I like open fields.
Yeah, someplace a lot of grass, preferably in the daytime.
Okay.
Not a fan of the nighttime.
Okay.
Too many things can just go wrong.
All right.
So yeah, the grass in the daytime.
Okay. Well, my last ex was a vampire, so this would work out perfectly. Yeah. Bachelor number two. Where would our first date be?
Inside.
Oh.
I just want to get inside. I've been here since 2:30 in the morning. That flat screen is like only $5.
Excellent. The frugal man. I think I can get behind that. This could be interesting. Can you tell me where our first date would be?
Oh, we would probably stick around the forest floor, you know, looking for grubs and worms. I'll protect you. I'll protect you so good. But I don't poke on a first date.
Oh.
I don't do it.
Okay. Sounds like a lot of outdoors. For bachelor number two. So bachelor number one. I'm intrigued by this daytime grassy first date, but like when I date somebody, it's important for me that they get along with my family. So like if I brought you to meet my parents, what would you do to impress my mother and my father?
Whew, well, I could do so many things. I could clean up an area that you need cleaned up. I mean, granted, I'm not a lawnmower, but you know, I can still do some things.
Okay.
Just untangle me occasionally. I'll be totally fine.
Okay.
Looking forward to meeting your parents.
Okay. Well, they're good people. They're looking forward to meet you too. So bachelor number two. So as I was just saying, my family's really important to me. What's your favorite holiday of the year? What would be ideal to bring you to? When should I bring you to meet my family?
I love Thanksgiving, usually. I wish I could celebrate it more often, but just, times have been so hard, and I've been, my bank account has been low, and I just have to, it's like I can't even see my family on Thanksgiving. I'd love to see your family, but maybe I can go see your family, and you can later lie.
Oh.
And, wait, the doors are opening.
Don't let me hold you back.
No one's holding me back. I'll protect you.
Bachelor number three. You seem to be very defensive.
What's that supposed to mean?
Quite aggressive, Bachelor number three. I think I'll pass on asking you a question with that kind of approach.
That's sharp of you.
Alrighty, DJ, now, would we like to get one final plea from our bachelors to try and get our lovely bachelorette to pick you for the date?
Well, I'm just saying Bachelor number three just dug himself a big hole, so he's going to have to dig himself out of that one.
Well, that could be where he lives.
I could maybe scare Bachelor number 3 for you. Just plug me up, and like I said, I'm not a lawnmower. A lot of people are looking for lawnmowers. I'm the next best thing.
Bachelor number
If
two.
you come with me, we will find the best deals. Okay, I promise you. Anything you want. TVs, computers, lawnmowers, hedge trimmers. This one's mine! This is ours together.
Bachelor number three, what pleas do you have? I'm pretty swayed by this Bachelor number two here.
I may have a hard exterior, but I have a very soft underbelly.
Okay, well,
Alrighty, do you know who you want to go out with to your lovely date?
yeah, so I'm sorry, Bachelor number three, it was a little too aggro of you to be like just porcupining up into my face. I don't know, like I used to study hedgehogs, but like I don't do porcupines. I'm sorry.
Hedgehogs are way too fast.
Yeah, no. And Bachelor number one, like I have a lot of weeds growing in my yard, and I might need a weed whacker at some point. But like, it's me, not you.
Because I'm not a lawnmower, right?
Yeah, no. If you were a lawnmower, that would have been that would have clinched it. And Bachelor number two, like I love waiting out in the cold on Black Friday. That is just like my perfect first date. When I was dating that vampire, we were doing that, and then somebody just came by and drove a stake into his heart, and it was the worst. I thought we were gonna get a TV together, and then he vanished into a puff of smoke.
Give me the wrong Julie! Stop!
Alright, the next handful of games are all going to be audience participation, so you better get ready out there, audience. You better get ready. Next game is called Twin Pillars. And that is for Nick and Pete. These two improvisers are going to come up. They're going to do a normal, everyday scene, but I need 2 volunteers from the audience. You're not going to have to do much. Just stand there. You, child with the tie-dye shirt, come up here. Yes, Gus. This is Gus, and one more brave, someone as brave as Gus. You, madam, what is your name?
I am Leia Gordon.
Leia Gordon, nice to meet you. Okay, we're gonna have you two stand back here. You stand there. Gus, you stand right here. So these guys are gonna do a normal scene, but they're gonna need a word filled in every once in a while. So when one of them touches you, you're gonna have to fill in the word. So I'm gonna say, here's an example. I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to buy a
Porcupine.
porcupine. Something similar to that. Just the first thing that comes to your head. And Pete, you're going to touch Gus. He's going to say the first word that comes to his head to fill in. And Nick, You do the same. Okay, so what I need from the audience is a place where there would be a sense of urgency.
Porta potty.
New York.
New York. Yes, you are in New York.
Megabus rides, $2.99. Sir, would you like a Megabus ticket?
Yes, but I just was robbed 5 minutes ago. I have no money and I'm desperate. I need to get home because I need to be there for my brother's graduation. Can you help me?
$2.99 is on the Megabus, sir.
I don't have any money, but
Oh,
I
dear.
do have a...
Well, I appreciate how a lot more than the net worth you have.
I have net worth.
Yes.
Can I help you with my net worth?
Well, your net worth. I'm gonna need something more substantial. Maybe if you had a
Well, like what's
Bingo.
bagel.
I just saw a bagel store
I
today.
said bing.
Bagel.
Bagel.
Bing. Oh.
Bagel.
I wonder if I could find one of those.
Bing.
Oh.
Excuse me, did somebody ask for a bagel?
Yes, I need a bagel desperately so I can catch this mega bus.
Bing. Oh.
you heard him?
I need one of those. Very quickly. Can you help me, sir?
I absolutely can, because I definitely know what that was. I have a beagle.
Oh, the beagle, it's kind of similar.
Can I see?
Bingo.
So heavy.
Let me help you with that.
But it has so much money in it.
Oh wait, now I heard you clearly. What you said was
A bagel, not
No.
a
a bagel.
Okay, I know it's money now.
Okay, I can't find a bagel, I can't find a beagle, I have a bagel,
And you can't find a money bag.
and I can't find a money bag.
Maybe if you had a
$10 bill.
$10, I could give you $7.01 back.
Think about that while I eat my bagel.
Sir, the bus is leaving any minute. Do you want the Megabus or not?
What would help me to eat this bagel is if I could spread some
more words to it.
more words to it. Hello, bagel. I love you. I don't care if you're rye or plain or anything.
What's your name, Mac?
Jeff.
Jeff, I'm Eddie.
Hi,
How you doing?
you want to get on the Megabus?
I do. Can I have a
Yes.
seat? Can I have a seat?
Sure. I just need $2.99. Who doesn't have $2.99?
This person.
That's true. But I can sing you a song, and that song is
I
titled.
have $2, but not 99.
That song is I have $2, but not 99 cents. That's what he said. Ready?
Let's hear it.
All right. I have $2, but not 99 cents. That's what he said. If you would take my $2, then I would not be
Poor.
poor.
That's fabulous. Definitely get on the bus.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
You only have $2?
Yeah, except it's
Well, that's good, because that's what the show costs.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. And give our volunteers a round of applause. Okay. Next game is called Whose Line? It's for Dave and myself. And what's going to happen is earlier we got you lovely audience members to write us some random lines. Dave and I has not seen these, but during the scene we're going to incorporate them randomly while we talk. And hopefully we'll put something on very amazing for you. All right. What we'll get right now is a period in history.
Renaissance.
Renaissance. Okay, we are in the Renaissance. see you took your wig off.
Indeed, Michelangelo.
There was no need to do such a thing before I arrived. I come for a personal reason.
Oh, yearly? What is that?
Well, as your landlord, your downstairs neighbor has been complaining about some of the things that have been happening up here. Leo, he told me that you've been doing something that he's not been a fan of. He said, watch out, there's a tornado behind you.
Oh, it sounded like there was a tornado in the apartment. I'm so sorry.
Do you walk around like this? I mean, come on.
Whatever it takes to get inspired. Did you see my latest masterwork? I call it
I don't even know what that is.
Big Mac. 2 all-beef patties, special sauce. Beautiful. It's a thing of beauty.
I mean, unless the special sauce is marinara, I'm not interested. Listen, just keep it down. I know you're an artist, you're a tortured artist, and I've seen your work in the past. It's wonderful, but the people downstairs, they don't get it. They don't understand what it's like to live near an artist.
They're not artistic people. You know, back in Venice, everybody loves art. They worship art. In fact, the city's motto is, so I punched him in the head.
That'll knock the inspiration right out.
That's right. You don't love art? Punch him in the head.
But listen, I have an idea of what you can do to limit the noise that you make. What if you switched apartments with Leo downstairs? Would that be all right, or is that not workable for you?
Leo doesn't have the balcony. I have to have a balcony so that every morning I can throw open the sash and say, where is the beef?
Because you need to look at it to paint it.
Yes. How am I supposed to paint a cow without the inspiration?
Listen. All right. Here's an idea for what we can do about Leo. What if I gave you special shoes so that you quit stomping around?
Do you have such shoes upon you?
Well, I went down to the local Walmart, whatever the Renaissance equivalent is, and I purchased some slippers for you. And the clerk, he told me, he was like, these will be so quiet. This girl is on fire, this girl is on fire. And you couldn't even hear her because her feet were so quiet.
Wow. Those are some amazing shoes.
Yes.
All right, I will try your shoes. However, there will be a price.
More than $5.99?
Yes, more than $5.99.
What is the price,
I want to
Michelangelo?
paint you.
You want to paint?
I want to paint you. Now wait, I know you're having second thoughts, but I think I have something that will convince you otherwise.
Please tell me, whatever you say, I'm sure it's going to convince me in the best way possible. I'm not going to be able to resist. Tell me, what is it?
Are you sure you're ready?
I was born ready. I am ready. Please tell me.
Humble brag.
Once I have a painting of myself painted by Michelangelo, that's like the ultimate humble brag. Okay, next game is for Dave and PJ, and it's called Living Props. 2 more volunteers from the audience. You two right there, fellas. Come right up. Xavier and Xavier and North. Nice to meet you guys. All right. Come right up here. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, now you guys, you won't have to say a word for this. You don't have to say anything. What happens now is these guys are going to do a normal scene, but we don't have props. So you guys are going to have to stand in for the props. So here's an example. I'm going to pour myself a cup of coffee. Let me get the cup. Let me get the pitcher. There we go. You guys will have to stand in for random props. Okay, so from the audience, can I get a place where there would be a sense of urgency?
Porta potty.
I have already said that.
Yeah.
What he said.
Okay, you're at the porta potty.
I've been really enjoying this festival, but like this line to the bathroom is so long.
I know, and I keep drinking all this water.
Oh. Do you have any water to share?
I do, here.
Oh, I don't know if this is going to be big enough. Here, let me pull in this other bottle here.
You're gonna drink 2 bottles at once.
Oh my gosh, your water is so great.
It's just gonna make you need to go worse.
I know, but it's a vicious cycle. I just can't stop.
Wait, I have an idea.
What?
What if we bang on the door really loud?
Oh, yes, let's do. Okay.
Anybody in there?
Yes.
Oh, somebody's in that one. I don't think anybody's in this one. I'm just gonna try the door. Oh, it's open the door off. I don't care.
Here, let me hold the door up for you. I don't want to see that.
Well, my sense of urgency is gone.
What about me? Now the door's completely off.
Oh, well, I think I see a hammer and nails over here. So, here. I've got a hammer. Where did the nails go?
Oh, I have nails right here. I carry them on me at all times.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's one hinge, another hinge, and another hinge. How's that door looking for you?
It's a little squeaky. Do you have some WD-40?
Oh, yeah. Oh, perfect. Here, ready?
It even has a little red tubey thing.
Yeah, I know. It's
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Whisper quiet.
Gosh. Oh man. So, have you seen this performance before? I haven't seen Taylor Swift before.
Oh, she's amazing. Here. There she's going on right now.
Look,
She's beautiful.
microphone. Here.
I didn't say it.
The beautiful sounds of Taylor Swift. Oh my God. But oh no, here comes Katy Perry. This is not going to end well. Look how upset she is.
Taylor Swift. Yeah.
Oh no!
The epic battle of the century.
I think she's roaring.
Oh, but wait. They've settled their differences and now it's going to end happily ever after.
Thank you. Give another round of applause. That was wonderful.
That was fantastic. I am hosting this next game, and it's for PJ, Nick, and Peach, and one volunteer from our audience. You in the back, come on up. Can I get your name, please?
John.
John, nice to meet you. Have a seat. So, John, this game is called Family Secrets. We're going to be performing a scene from the life of your family. But to do that, we're going to need to get to know some members of your family. Now, who's a member of your family you would like to see portrayed in this scene?
My grandfather.
Your grandfather, what's his name?
His name is also John.
His name's, okay, he's like John Sr. or John the First?
Senior, I guess.
Okay. Now, can I get 2 character traits, 2 adjectives to describe Grandfather John?
Uptight.
Uptight.
And, posh.
Posh. Okay, which of these 3 improvisers would you like to portray Grandfather John?
For irony, I want to go with the youngest.
Which one is that?
Say PJ.
PJ, okay.
He even knows my name.
Yes. So your Grandfather John, you're uptight and posh. Another member of your family you want to see in this scene?
My mother.
Your mother, and what's her name?
Maria.
Maria. Okay, 2 character traits for Maria.
Let's see. Passionate
Passionate.
and, overworked.
Overworked and passionate. Okay, and which of the remaining improvisers would you like to portray Maria?
What's his name in the middle?
Nick.
That's Nick.
Okay.
All right, so Nick, you are Mom Maria, and you are passionate and overworked. And so finally, which of the remaining improviser would you like to portray you in this scene? Oh, he's right. So he's going to be portraying you in this scene. Who did you come with tonight?
I'm here alone.
You're here alone. Okay, does anybody here know you? Yes, you got friends in the back. Okay. Can we get 2 traits to describe John? Keeping in mind he's right here. Just pretend he's not here. Pretend he's not here.
Yeah, I know.
Opinionated.
Opinionated.
One more.
The top personality trait. Musical.
Musical. Opinionated and musical. All right, so Pete, you are John, and you are opinionated and musical. So let's go over the 3 one more time, starting with Pete.
I'm John. I'm opinionated and musical.
I am Mom Maria. I am passionate and overworked.
I am Grandpa John. I am uptight and posh.
Okay, so what's an occasion when these members of your family might get together?
A vacation
A vacation where?
at the beach in the Outer Banks.
Okay, so we're at the beach, and here's how this scene is going to work. You are going to approve or reject every line that is said.
Okay.
If it's something that that person might conceivably say, you're going to tap David, and he's going to make this sound. Go ahead and tap. Ding! And the scene will move forward. If it's something that person would never say in a million years, you're going to tap me, and I'm going to make this sound. And they'll have to try again until they get it right. So if I was portraying you in this scene, and I said, I hate singing. I love musicals. Ding! And the scene would move forward. Okay, let's see the vacation at the beach with John's family. One line at a time, Pete.
I've been paying for this beach vacation for 60 years, and you guys keep ruining it for me. I think that this beach vacation is not fancy enough.
Grandpa John, I love you. I love you. I love you so much, but I don't have the energy for this.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, Maria, but I just want to sit on the beach and relax.
Look, if you're not going to help me make the food so we can take it out on the beach, then just go do something else and get out of my hair, because I am doing too much right now.
I am gonna sit on this beach and sip a cup of tea. I am definitely not gonna help you cook that food, because I'm too busy sitting.
Hey, Mom. I just wrote this song about the organic food industry. Hey, Mom. I just wrote this song about how cats shouldn't be pets.
Oh, John, that's so wonderful. Your musical talents are so amazing, and I love hearing your songs. Please sing it for me.
Cats shouldn't be pets. Cats shouldn't be pets. Cats should not be pets.
John, you are a disgrace to my name. I expected your song to be much fancier.
Now, Grandpa John, he's a boy with so much talent and so much passion, and he cares. He actually cares about the world. Don't ruin his dreams!
I don't care. I've lived 80 years to not have to care anymore. I do care about my grandson, but I still think his music is too loud.
But I think you're a capitalist pig.
Thank you, John. I'm so sorry about your grandfather.
We got a nice little piece. Okay, next game is called Sound Effects. This is for myself and Nick. We're going to do a scene, but we need sound effects for the scene. So, can I get 2 more volunteers from the audience? You, sir, with the yin-yang on your shirt, and you in front of him. Come on, what are your names?
Dave, it should be easier.
David and Mason. Now, give a round of applause. Okay, so we're going going to do a scene, but we need some sound effects. And during the scene, we'll prompt you. So, Dave, you can do the sound effects for Nick, and Mason, you can do the sound effects for me. And from the audience, can I get a, not a place where there would be a sense of urgency. That was you. You were the fourth audience. Can I get, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Ballerina.
A watermelon.
Some of them still
Teacher.
waiting to grow up.
Dinosaur enthusiast.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Teacher.
Teacher. I think Oh, yeah. Okay, so we'll do a little example of what we need to do. So, let me pour this water. It's a hose. It's not a That was perfect. Okay, and our scene is teacher.
Mrs. Robinson, I can't come to school tomorrow. My mother says I need to be sick tomorrow.
My cell phone is ringing. 1 second. And I just got a text message too. Yes, hello? That was the principal. He says you're not allowed to miss any more time.
No! Are you serious? Okay, well, I'll tell you the truth. The reason I can't come tomorrow is because I'm going to skip school and I'm going to go to Six Flags. It's the best place. You can always hear the roller coasters off in the distance.
It's like I can hear them now. Is there a Six Flags behind the school?
Well, we are at Six Flags University. I'm training to be the roller coaster engineer.
You want to be a carny. That's what you want to do with your life.
Well, I think that
I'm very disappointed. Let me stroke my beard in disapproval. Do you hear how disapproval? I don't think you should do that. You were planning on being an electrical engineer. Why throw that away to be a carny?
Because every time I touch a wire, look, I get shocked.
That's not so bad. Look, our class hamster, Billy. He might be a sweet kid, actually. I'm not sure. But I'm going to touch him to this wire, and it's not going to hurt him. See? Okay, well, so we'll be having bacon for lunch. But listen.
That really upset me. I'm going to go over here and cry very silently.
Don't cry. Listen. How about I turn on the radio, music? That always helps you.
Okay.
Click.
Is this so real life? Is this just
You like Queen, don't you?
no landslide, no escape from reality.
Okay, we're gonna have to pay royalties if we listen to that.
I'm so upset. I think I need to get my therapy dog to help calm me down. Oh, there! I feel better.
Okay, he's alright.
Hey, go fetch! Wait! Watch out for that wire!
We are the worst electrical engineer college. It's just not safe. Like, use this loose panel here I could trip on.
I guess I'm running the college now.
Merci! No animals were harmed in the making of this.
That was maybe unfair. What sound does a hamster make? I apologize.
You sound exactly like that.
Okay, next game is Three-Headed Expert, and this is for Dave, Pete, and another volunteer from the audience. Who can I see who we haven't had yet? You in the blue shirt.
Yay!
Come on out. What's your name, my friend?
Zing.
Nice to meet you. Okay. This game is called Three-Headed Expert. I want to get you in the middle of these two guys. Okay, so this is one entity, all right? They're going to say their answers one line at a time. So let's practice. So you're only going to need to say one word. So I'm going to ask you guys, what did you do when you got up in the morning?
I
Tiger.
Prince.
Okay, all right. All right, well, and this is an expert. So they are an expert on a non-controversial topic on a talk show. So can I get a boring, non-controversial topic? Balloons, okay. This is an expert on balloons. And all right, welcome to Balloon Talk. My name is Sylvester Johnson, and we have an expert here on balloons. Please introduce yourself.
good
Afternoon
my name
is
John.
Forson.
I
An
Expert.
in
balloon
And
associated.
Paris.
All right, balloons and parrots. Luckily, we'll only need to know 50% of his knowledge for this show. Parrot Corner is tomorrow. Does anybody in the audience have any questions about balloons, balloon related or anything? You, madam, what is your question?
Who was the first person to create balloons?
It's an excellent question. It's been lost to history. Maybe you are expert in this.
Cavemen
Were
one
of
the
first people
that
developed
balloon
for
enjoyment.
I think it was Ugg, the balloon maker was his name. Any other questions from anyone? Yes, you.
how do you feel about the air versus helium debate?
It was torn apart. Everyone, I remember in Turkey last year there was a huge riot because of it. What do you feel about the air versus helium debate?
helium
Is
Much
superior
then
air
because
it
is
lighter
like
air.
It's just like air. But better. Any other questions? You, sir, you.
How many balloons would a woodchuck blow if a woodchuck would
Very common because lots of birthdays and the woodchuck can use it. How many balloons would a woodchuck blow?
probably
on
1,000
balloons
for
each day
me
is
alive.
They don't have that long of a lifespan, so not that many balloons. Okay, final question for our expert here. You, madam. Right there, yes.
Me?
Yes, you right there.
Does the color of the balloon affect how easily you can blow it up?
It's an excellent question,
Everyone
knows
that
blue
is
the easiest
color
to
blow.
up.
That is just so profound. I'm so happy to have been here. You had one last thing you wanted to say about balloons. What one thing did you want to impart on our audience before you left about balloons and your studies?
Remember,
That
balloons
are
very
fun.
All right, thank you very much for our guests and good night. We have another round of applause for our volunteers.
And can I take a moment to encourage people to not inhale helium from balloons? It can be quite dangerous, so please be careful.
Also fake helium. Also.
Don't try this at home.
Okay, next game is Moving People. This is for PJ and myself. We're going to do a scene for you guys, but we can't move. We're going to need 2 volunteers, one for each of us to move us around. Can I get any other volunteers? Anyone else? You in the red shirt over there. And you in the green shirt, come on up.
We've got a cat.
We do. They are not pets, I heard. Okay, so in this scene, myself and PJ, we can't move. We're going to need you to move us. Maybe effective. Okay, so if we want to move forward, we just tap us in the back of the leg and we move our legs forward, move our arms, our head. We can talk more but we just have to move our arms.
I think this cat is coughing up a hairball.
Put us in a starting position.
My mom taught me really good manners.
Why don't you go ahead and put PJ in a position so we can start? Yeah.
Is this a good starting position for you?
I think it looks good.
All right.
Okay. Let's get from the audience a something that you would train a very long time for.
Fashion show.
Fashion show. Very good. Okay. We're in a fashion show.
I am ready to walk down the aisle and have my moment.
Darling, how does my hair look?
I can't quite see. I'm in the middle of my walk. Why are you distracting me with your hair?
I just wanted a second opinion, darling.
Well, I will turn and face you very soon, I'm sure.
Well, won't you look at my sleeves here?
I have lost my balance. Your sleeves look wonderful.
Though you better work on that, because if you fall down the runway, you will be stricken from all future fashion shows.
Oh, well, you're supposed to walk in this zigzag pattern, correct?
I have an idea.
Yes.
Maybe you should do that to distract people from your crazy outfit.
Oh, well, you call my outfit crazy. I call it revolutionary.
You are not the one to say anything is revolutionary. I will go over here to the closet and I will get a new jacket for myself.
Oh, well, I definitely think a jacket would complete that look.
Oh, well, thank you, Doc. Yes, let me open the closet door.
Oh my goodness! That is the whitest closet I've ever seen. It's at least this big.
Let me reach in as the coat. I've hung it onto myself.
Oh, that is a daring look. Hanging the coat rather than wearing it.
I'm not even going to put my arms in it. What are you going to use to compliment your look, darling?
I believe a fashionable boa would be perfect for me.
Well, why don't you? Are you having a stroke?
I can't say. The lights, they're just too warm for me. I think I might faint soon.
Oh no, let me grab you a glass of water from the table.
My heart is giving out. Please, feed me that water as soon as possible.
I don't feel like walking over there. I'm just going to throw it at you.
Okay, I've got 3 seconds to live. Make it quick.
Did I get you? I wasn't even looking.
I'm trapped something in my mouth. I'm swallowing now.
That should be fine, darling. Let's head out to the catwalk.
I'm going as fast as I can. I'm sorry that my pet cat is such a nuisance.
Well, that's why they call it a catwalk.
Oh my goodness, I never put that together. Oh, I'm doing my awesome stride.
Same here. I will support you if you happen to fall.
I am going to impress the judges so much more than you.
Oh, this is not a competition, darling. We are here to help each other.
Maybe for you.
Well, then I'm going to walk on the other side.
Oh well, you're so established. I thought the established person was supposed to be on the left.
Well, then let me walk over to the left side then. I'm gonna go one of these times. I'm headed over there now. Slow and steady wins the race. That's the model's code.
I wish I had strides like you.
They call me a gazelle.
And see.
first time we ever had an animal help us in a scene, but really, it was like there was a cat up here. It was just like it.
I don't have to see that musical Cats now. I feel like I've seen it. It's just like that.
Okay, next game is called Show-Stopping Number. This is for Dave and myself. We're going to do a scene now for you, but random points during the scene we're going to break out into a flashy, brassy Broadway musical.
Would this audience know Broadway musicals?
I think they might know Broadway musicals. And PJ is going to direct us, and we have to do the musical based off of when he stops us. It's going to be based off of the line that we just said. So can I get from the audience a Broadway musical that has not been made yet? Anybody, just yell it out.
Waffles.
Falafels.
Waiter!
Falafels.
Falafels or waffles?
Falafel waffles. Okay, falafels. The Broadway musical.
David!
Dave!
It can't be done. There's something missing from my falafel. It needs like a crunchy, buttery crust. It's just lacking. How am I supposed to start a restaurant without a crunchy, buttery crust for my falafel?
I don't know what you want me to do. I'm fresh out of ideas. I came up with smashing chickpeas and putting them into a ball. I don't know what else you want me to do.
What are you eating over there for breakfast?
I mean, it's a waffle. Hey, buddy, I'm eating breakfast.
Yeah.
It is a waffle every day. Woo! It helps keep all the ails away. And when you have a waffle, you will say, yeah. Because I love waffles so much. I have one every day, and you know, whoever said apples, it's waffles.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I am. Let's have a waffle.
No! What if we took your waffle and my falafel and did this? No, this!
You want to put the waffle on top of the falafel?
Well, I tried that at first.
Or you want to put the falafel on top of the waffle?
Yes!
I'm not sure if that can work. I would think that most people would be as confused as I am right now.
We can call it the full waffle. We can call it the falafel. Everyone will say it's awful. If we sell it for $2.99, then we'll have extra dimes.
Listen, we will build up enough money and we can open up a chain of restaurants for waffles.
I love it. Let's expand rapidly without thinking about the consequences. Let's expand so quickly. Everyone will come to flee with us. And then we'll be here and there. We'll put falafels in your underwear.
They'll be everywhere. Listen, you know how many Starbucks and CVS's there are? There's gonna be triple of those of our falafel places.
I like your business plan.
But I hear there could be some conflict happening.
Our competitor?
Old Jimmy.
Old Jimmy's always copying our ideas.
And I hear he tried to steal our secret recipe.
Well, I'm definitely not working for old Jimmy.
I'm not gonna work for him either. And furthermore, if I ever see old Jimmy, I might throw a waffle at him. Oh, I hope that you aren't old Jimmy, because if you were, that would be real slimmy. I would punch you in the eye, and then I would find another guy to punch in the eye, because I've got tons of punches to do. Yeah.
It's me, old Jimmy. You were fooled by my Halloween mask. You were fooled by my Halloween mask. It was very full of forget it was me, even though the mask was a clown named G.
Listen. I want to work together. We don't have to have this sort of conflict against each other. Why don't we pull our resources and we make one big superstore? How about that?
You got a deal.
Yeah!
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I can't believe my luck. It's like I found a golden duck.
We will have a superstar. We will build 3 or 4.
There's gonna be many people who eat at our place. They'll stuff their face.
We'll have a restaurant in all of the lands. And it's a Broadway musical, so we end with jazz hands.
Hopefully that's gonna be like the next Hamilton.
This needs to be a thing.
Next game is elimination. That's for every other improviser here. Pete, please come from behind the camera. So these guys are going to do a scene for you. And after the scene is over, we're going to vote one of them off. And the other 3 are going to have to do the scene again, but with still the 4 characters. And then we're going to vote someone else off. And all the way up until there's one person left playing all 4 characters. So, first, from the audience, can I get a place?
Where it's urgent?
I want a place where you would want to fall asleep.
Bed.
A train. That's a good one. You guys are on a train.
Stop! I want to get on the train! Ah, thank you. Oh no, the police are after me! Open the doors! Open the doors!
Get back here! Sir, have you seen a criminal on this train? Excuse me, madam.
What seems to be the problem, officer?
Have you seen a criminal here?
Oh, certainly not, except I rolled everyone I meet.
All aboard! It's me! Stay away from me, copper!
I should go arrest that guy.
No, stay away from me, Culver.
I'll arrest both of you.
See. Okay. Now, out of our 4 improvisers here, I'm going to need you, the lovely audience, to use your skills of popularization. Who do you think should be voted off? Should it be PJ? Should it be Dave? Pete? Nick? Pete. Okay. 3 improvisers, 4 characters. Let's go!
Stop! I need to get on the train! Can you stop?
I'm grooving. All right, I'll stop.
Where is he?
Open that door! Open the door! Open the door!
Where is that guy? What's going on back there?
Any of you all seen a criminal?
Oh, the police? Oh, we haven't seen anybody.
Stay away from them, Copper! Stay away from me instead! What? I'm gonna arrest you! And I'm gonna arrest you! But if I can find you... Oh. I haven't seen anybody, Choo-Choo! You have to catch me first!
I want to do that, Copper! I'm gonna get you!
Oh.
On aboard!
See. Okay. I don't think we can do that with just 2 people.
Can't be
We're gonna
done.
try. We're gonna try. Okay. Who should be voted off now? PJ. Dave. Nick. All right. 2 improvisers, 4 characters. Let's go.
Grooving on the railroad.
Hey, stop the train!
I'm grooving too slow.
Don't tell anybody you saw me. I just stuck up a bank.
Have you seen somebody? People,
so instead of clapping who you want to leave, I want you to clap for who you want to stay this time. PJ. Dave. PJ is the finalist. Okay.
All right.
4 characters, 1 improviser. Let's go.
Grooving on the railroad. Train, stop, stop, stop! I'm grooving so down. You better open that door for me too! You're never gonna catch me, coppers! Where'd that guy go? Where'd that guy go? Hello, beautiful lady. Did you see a guy run out of that train?
No.
Oh, no! I definitely didn't see him, and I definitely didn't have him rob a bank! Wait. Robbing a bank? I didn't even tell you a bank was robbed. How'd you know? Oh, she definitely didn't help me out. Don't tell them where I am. Oh, well, I seem to have a few more accomplices helping out here. Oh, well, I'm gonna get you. On board! Cover, I'm gonna get away from you if I'm in better shape. I think I'll just take the dive approach. Wow! Me too! Why does everybody always do this to me? I just want to arrest people. Grooving on the rail.
Okay. I want to thank everybody for being such a lovely audience. And we have one final game for you. We're going to do a traditional Irish drinking song for you. First, I need a suggestion from the audience. Can I get a major life event?
Graduation.
Dad.
On death. Ended on a happy note. Thanks for the suggestion. The Death Irish drinking song.
I'm laying in my casket.
They'll put me in the grave.
It's gonna be so comfy.
I don't feel very brave.
There should be more people.
I feel so alone.
I can't believe it.
I forgot my phone. Oh,
I want to call my wife.
I want to call my son.
I want to call a doctor.
I want to get up and run.
Maybe I can get better.
Maybe I'll be okay.
Maybe I can just stand up.
I'll do that today.
I feel a little lightheaded.
All the books I could have read.
Wait, I'm not dead.
But yeah,
I can't believe it.
So much I wanted to do.
Maybe I'll just stand up.
maybe I'll not do.
So, if I had one lesson,
You should learn.
Always do your best in life.
And no one's burned.
if you want a funeral,
Just like this.
You should get more friends.
And make a wish.
Oh,
Check us out.